Do you know that our relationship with ourselves are not working because we don't fear God? If you fear God, you can't cheat against your wife. If you fear God, you can't cheat on your husband. If you fear God, you can't steal from your employer, because your loyalty is not first to man, it's to God. But you find people who say they are married in God's presence cheat on their spouses and they act as if nothing happened because they are godless. The fear of God is not there. Somebody can sit with you and be telling you, don't worry, in 2 hours, I go send that money, I go send that money. He knows it's a lie. And to him, his word means nothing. He just discharges you and go away. He doesn't know that when he speaks, the weight of his words is informed by his relationship with God. So it's not about lying to you. It's about what lie means before God. So he won't lie to you not because you are important. He will not lie because lie is an offense to God. And so the reason he will be truthful in his walk with you is because if he lies, God will be offended even before you are offended. So our relationships are not working because we don't fear God. People do what they want because they like it. And this is what is destroying the Western world. I was teaching in Manchester last week and I told them what is happening here. The Bible calls it foolishness. If you read Romans chapter 1 from verse 18 to 26, it says when women lust with passion after women, and it says when men lust with passion after men, is foolishness. It means they are beside themselves. It says it's a shameful act, but people are carrying placards and contending for it, and they are discussing it in parliament, and these are Christian nations and they are discussing it. Yes, people are born like that. Did God permit it? That's where we should start the conversation from. It's not I feel like a woman. I know you feel like a woman. If you are feeling like a woman, let's look for a way to help you. But the idea of going to have a relationship with woman is not a conversation among the saints, because it's not permitted. I can't wake up now and say I feel pregnant. It is not permitted for man to be pregnant. So if I feel pregnant, they will look for what to do to help me. But the idea of trying to be pregnant, it doesn't exist. So if God says it's not so, that you feel it does not mean there is jurisdiction. It's not permitted. Oh, I love this man. I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel like a woman. If you feel like a woman, let's examine what is wrong with you. Maybe there's a mental challenge. Maybe there's an emotional imbalance. And maybe we'll begin with counseling if we need to use doctors and if we need to cast out demons. We will cast out because demons are involved. Let's begin to cast out demons. But the idea of saying because I feel like a woman, I'm attracted to a man, it doesn't exist because our God says no. But when there is no fear of God, things that shouldn't be discussed become the major topic, and then you'll find us talking and arguing. What a shame. A fear of the Lord, and the devil uses it to creep into our civilization and pull down God's ordinance. If people are arguing that men love men, women love women, where then is the conversation around immorality? That means in the scale of iniquity, immorality is no longer a sin. That means they've gone past there. So who is talking? We are talking perversion, and these are topics. You see that God frowns against this thing. A whole city was burned down with fire because God hates it. Scriptures clearly states it that this thing is foolishness. Men are beside themselves. It's not permitted, but you find people saying it. Clear scriptures on simple subjects. People say no, they can't do it, and we are looking for a way out because God has become so small that we can push him aside and look for alternatives. What a generation. See, if you examine this matter critically, most of us, we need repentance. I'm telling you, most of us, we need a lot of repentance, because most of the things we do, if we fear God, we will not do it.